So thank you guys so much for giving me some of your time.
Of
Absolutely love
course.
Yay.
your work
Of
in this movie. Love your work in the first one. It is an honor getting to speak to you. Can you just talk about how does it feel to be reprising these roles and dive into a little bit more of the aspects that we didn't get to see in the first one with your characters?
I mean, it's exciting reprising these roles. I'm even being here right now, I have to tell you, being here right now with Bryan is all of this is part of the journey that we've taken, and we've been doing this for a few years now.
yeah.
And I have to say, it's much more than anyone I think would really imagine in doing an animated film.
Mm.
It's so wonderful to see where the family has gone, how they're growing, how our characters are growing, and going a little bit deeper into how this family operates
Hmm.
and all the love that there is here, the successes that are going on. Here, Jeff is getting promoted, and Miles is getting ready to go to
Or college,
college.
yeah.
And I mean, I think these are wonderful things. Seeing this family that is professional, loving, these experiences that we grew up with, right? They're not. It's not an unusual thing. This is just our world, and it's wonderful to see it represented.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Brian, or anything you want to piggyback off of that?
Yeah, and I mean, what I truly love about the Morales family is that here we have such a huge universe that they're operating in. You know, we have a son who is incredibly exceptional, not just as a person, but also as a superhero. We also are living in present day Brooklyn, you know, like, you know, you have this black man with this wonderful Latino wife, and we have created this wonderful Afro Latino son who has now been given the responsibility of protecting and defending the city. Um, there's also a lot of pressures that come with that. You know, how do you keep the family together? How do you make sure that you're nurturing your child in the best possible way? Teenagers, not just full stop, teenagers. You know what I
Teenagers.
mean? But what I really love about what the Spider-Verse has done for us is that it has given a chance for representation to be seen between this familial unit that I've never seen before. I don't think I've ever seen a superhero, you know, living, you know, in a brownstone in Brooklyn, you know, with a cop father, you know, and a wonderful, strong wife and mother, like that is just like going to Brooklyn Tech, you know, and like we're talking about his future and building his future, but also we love each other. And so I think that is something that can play a little understated, but it's so big, it's so important, and I think Luna and I really wanted to make sure that that always came across between Jefferson and Rio, that the love is there, that when you see them, you know that they parent together and that they love together and that they're growing together, and they don't always have the answers, which you will definitely see through this one, because we don't know what to do and what dimension to do it in with our son, but you know, you also, it's something that I also think about with current parents today, just like how to reach your kids, like when you know that your child is exceptional, how to
Yeah.
nurture that and what to do. And I think that between Jefferson and Rio, because we're also dealing with loss and grief and shame, you know, after losing my brother, we're doing everything we can to just hold it all together, but we're doing it all with love and grace. A little bit, some of us can be a little strict, you know, but that's parenting, and I just love that the representation is being shown for it. You know, I'm really happy for those families that look like this, that they'll be able to sit down with their kids and be able to see this.
Absolutely. Well, I'm getting to wrap up some, but I do want to say, like, when I was, especially in this, when I was like, this is my mom and dad. So it's really like,
Yes, yes, yes.
feel like a real family in there. So I just want to say thank you
Good.
guys so
Call your
much.
parents and tell them that. Don't just tell
I
us.
will. I will. I will. Man, I will.
All
Man,
right.
you guys have a great rest of your press. So I can't
Thank
wait to
you.
see it.
Take it
Bye.
easy.